Hey guys, so little bumpy ride. The camera's sitting on Matthias' stroller, but today we're going on a walk to the lake by our house. So stay tuned. Oh, and welcome to our channel if you've never been. This is one of the Mommy and Matthias vlogs featuring Tony from Tony and Jess.
Hey!
So stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, and all that good stuff. All right, peace out. So we have made it to the lake. We're gonna set up the tent, as you see Matthias, and we're gonna get everything started. I'm just gonna hang out for a second. So yes, today I'm kind of doing a vlog with Matthias and I, but I also want to touch on a topic. In the beginning, if you watch my video about my channel, I kind of talked a little bit about my upbringing with a mentally ill mother, and I just wanted to kind of touch on that a little because it's not something that's talked about a lot. So I kind of wanted to just ramble about growing up with a mentally ill mother, because it wasn't like I knew my mother was mentally ill growing up. I just knew that was normal for me. That was my mother. And so it was kind of hard making an adjustment and learning. I guess the first time I knew that my mother had a mental illness was in 6th grade, but I still didn't really know what that meant. I still didn't really understand it. I really didn't come to understanding it until I started taking my social work classes at Morgan State University, is when I really started to understand it and how it actually took a toll on me. Because I was the oldest child, when things went wrong, I automatically assumed responsibility for the problem. I took everything on as it was my problem. I mean, from bills to my siblings' homework. And no, my mother didn't put any pressure on me to pay any bills. My mother paid our bills. It was just that I assumed that responsibility, being a parentified child. I took on that responsibility, and recently I seen how I have manifested that into my adulthood, or when I take on other people's issues, and I'm always trying to fix stuff. And so today my prayer was just, God, like, let you be the fixer. Let me trust you, God. I gave it to him. I'm like, I don't want to have the responsibility of being everyone's fixer, of being everyone's ghost. That's a lot of responsibility. That's really heavy. I don't know if anybody can kind of understand where I'm coming from. If you're a person that like assumes the responsibility or always feels like you have to be the one to fix everyone's problems, it's a really heavy thing to deal with. It's a really heavy thing responsibility to take on. So I recently realized that I am now, my motto is going to be, I take responsibility for my portion of the problem, but I do not take responsibility for the problem, because it's not my problem. I take responsibility for my doing wrong. I take responsibility for things I have done, but I'm not going to take responsibility of the entire problem when that's not the entire problem is not my responsibility. Because I oftentimes just take everything on as if it's my fault. And that causes me to snowball into I'm not worthy, or I deserve this, or other self-sabotaging and self-worth issues. And I know I'm at the point in my life, and I'm at the point in my confidence, that even though I still have these thoughts, I'm able to self-talk myself out of it and say, yeah, I did have something to do with that. Yes, I made a mistake, but no, I'm still worthy. I deserve a good life. I am more than a conqueror. I have pushed through and came through so much. I am an amazing woman. I'm an amazing mother. I'm an amazing wife, and that doesn't mean, just because I say I'm amazing doesn't mean that I'm without flaws. It doesn't mean that. What it does mean is that I am conscious of my responsibility and my issues, but I do not make excuses for a less than performance in my life. And I do not excuse myself from my character flaws, but at the same time, I'm going to praise myself with my loudest voice at every victory. If that is me having a day where I'm confident and on task all throughout the day, if that's a day where Matthias and I get up and get out the house like today, if that's a day where the dishes get done, I can cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's something that I'm going to praise myself for. I am celebrating every win, and I encourage you to do the same too, small and big. So I see how some of my childhood habits, because it wasn't something that was talked about, mental illness, so I assumed it was me putting too much pressure on my mom, trying to ask her for too much, that I kind of caused that in her life. So then I assume that it's my responsibility to fix the problem, how it manifested into my adulthood. But I'm now able to really look back and look forward and see that I'm amazing. I'm doing a great job, and that I will continue to do a great job. So I just kind of wanted to share that tidbit. So right now we're just chilling and hanging out. I kind of have his lunch. I had his lunch. I have some sweet potatoes for him in the stroller. We're just gonna hang out. Must be something underneath. So take two. I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call. I guess it comes from your heart, 'cause when your head's right, you take your time. There's something about the love of things you like. Fire when it's strong.